Nazis. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an awesome day. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to Peter Gabriel with his song Moribund the Burgermeister. I presume that's how you pronounce it. Off of his first album, Peter Gabriel, released in 1977. I'm just taking a wild stab in the dark, and I'm pretty sure that this is not right. But just looking at the title, for some reason, I think of Dracula. I I think of Vlad the Impaler. I don't know. There's a name, but Moribund. Moribund the Burgermeister. Or maybe it's someone that just likes burgers. I don't know. You're more than welcome to join me on Twitter in the comments below. If you like, you can support the channel on Patreon, but you don't have to. Just enjoy your time here. Enjoy the next few minutes, and let's listen to some good music. Let's get into it. This is Peter Gabriel with Moribund the Burgermeister.
Something's wrong down
what a beautifully strange track. It's the best way I can sum it up. But I love how strange it is, right? You got the crushing guitars in the chorus. Love that. And by the way, before I actually even go any further, this still feels like Genesis to me. I know it's weird. I don't want to talk about Genesis too much on Peter Gabriel solo stuff, but I can't help feel that this feels like kind of Genesis reminiscent still. You got some sort of, I think, mythology going on in here. I am honestly not sure. I can't tell you as of yet what the story's about. I have no idea even if there is a story. Gabriel sounds great as always. I like those strange interludes that pop in with the, I don't even know what it is to be honest. Dun 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 dun. Those playful melodies that are going on. I gotta look a little bit more into that and see exactly what's going on there. But this was an interesting opening song. Now, personally, I really liked it. But isn't it like, do you agree or disagree that like as Peter Gabriel's first solo album and him showing you what he can do, this is the first thing you hear when you put on his record. Like, this is so unexpected, but at the same time, it is so Peter Gabriel. It makes so much sense. Yeah, you got the things that are kind of straightforward and typical, but outside of that, you got some odd stuff as well. And you hear this, I feel like you're already like, what's going on? It has such an odd sound to it, but I like it a lot. Now, I just want to see exactly who's playing on this track. I know that we have a lot of people playing throughout the album, but I want to know who's playing exactly on this track. Because I know you got Fripp here, who's doing guitar and stuff, and I would assume that he's playing on this track. I love what he's doing there. But maybe it's Larry Fast, who's also doing synthesizer and programming, who's kind of creating this section here. You're like bubbling and warping atmospheres, that very calm, patient drum beats. But I love how Peter comes over on top of this. Now, me having just come pretty fresh off of listening to The Lamb, this kind of reminds me of the more like the interludes in that album, right? Because usually the interludes were used to change setting, transition scenes, and this feels like one of those transitions, or at least we're coming off of a transition into a meaty song. And this song is quite meaty. I mean, it's called the Burgermeister, so I would expect nothing less. But there's no cheese on this one. This is just pure hamburger. I could have worked a little better on that joke. I don't know. You gotta admit, the way it comes into the chorus is epic. Let's go. Just like that. Just like that. And those nice orchestra strings on the back end of the chorus, popping it out. Love that. I like how Peter pushes out his voice just before all those guitars and all the instruments like just overwhelm the song. I think that is so cool. It's just a nice way of like breaking through the ice before that chilling wind comes and hits us right in the face. And he's getting right into character as well, somewhere that he's very comfortable. He's comfortable being on stage. He's comfortable in a costume, being a character. This is his home. This is his home. I like how you get little peekings of the strings in the back, in the verse, before they start to overtake as well in the chorus. I think that's a great opener. That's a fantastic song. But I want to know more about it because I honestly have no idea what the lyrics mean. Caught in the chaos in the market square, I don't know what, I don't know why. But there's something wrong down there. Their bodies twisting and turning in 1,000 ways. Their eyes rolling round and round to a distant gaze. I look at that crowd, some are jumping in the air, say, we're drowning in a torrent of blood. Others going down on their knees, seeing a savior come out of the mud. Okay, so I would assume we're looking from the point of view of Moribund, the Burgermeister, and he's looking down at these people, and something strange is going on in the crowd. Oh mother, it's eating out my soul, destroying law and order, I'm going to lose control. What can I do to stop this plague? Okay, spread by sight alone. Just a glimpse and then a quiver, then they shiver to the bone. Okay, so there's some sort of plague, literally or not, that's affecting the crowd. But he says it's spread by sight alone. All it takes is a glimpse, and then they quiver and shiver to the bone. Okay, so it's some sort of, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a literal plague, because as far as I know, that's not how they spread. But maybe something like a plague. Maybe it's terror. I'm going back to a Vlad the Impaler kind of figure. Maybe they shiver and quiver in terror upon seeing him. Maybe. I look at them go, Bundershaft, are you going daft? Better seal off the castle grounds. This is Moribund the Burgermeister. Gonna keep the monster down. Somebody sent the subversive element. Gonna chase it out of town. I mean, I'm understanding seal off the castle grounds from the people. I would imagine as they're trying to get in for safety. But is the monster the people, or is there something actually in there in the crowd? No one will tell what this is all about, but I will find out. So apparently, maybe he doesn't even really know what's going on, but he's going to find out. Says this thing is outrageous. I tell you on the level, it's really contagious. Must be the work of the devil. You better go now. Pick up the pipers and tell them to play. Seems the music keeps them quiet. There is no other way, right? Like music calms the soul of a monster. I totally butchered that quote. What is it? Music soothes the soul, or you know what I mean? Like it calms down the beast. Music calms. What's the phrase? Music calms. I could look it up, but it's funnier if I don't. I closed the doors. We tried potions and waxen dolls, but none of us could find any cures. Mother, please, is it just a disease that has them breaking all my laws? Check if you can disconnect the effect. I'll go after the cause. Is it just a disease that has them breaking all my laws? No, dude, it's probably you, and they don't want to follow you. Okay. And then it ends, Mother, you know your son. When I say I will, I will. I have a feeling that this is a leader of some sort, possibly in a position of power or royalty or something, and he's not leading the people very well, so they're revolting against them. That's my guess, but let's look up the actual meaning, or at least see if I can find some other information on this track. I can't find like an actual meaning or interview. I was trying to find something that just gave me an idea. So I'm just reading a little bit off of songmeanings.com, one of the top comments there by Dex. Burgermeister means town master, apparently, trying to deal with an outbreak of madness in the townsfolk and his determination and self-doubt. Okay, I thought it was revolt. Maybe, I don't know if this is exactly right, but it's another opinion. Besides that, I think it's an allegory about the natural human panic at being thrown out of our depth, having our idea of how the world works challenged on a profound level. I understand that. I understand that as well. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what it's about, but I'm sticking with revolt. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the song. You can join me on Twitter in the comments down below. I hope that you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, just a great day, guys. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.